going on, guys? So today Dylan and I, we went to the Polaris booth and we got a chance to demo the new Pro R at about 11 o'clock. So we are getting ready to head over there and go demo the new Pro R. Hopefully we get some cool footage. It should be just like it's like a 30-minute loop and you go on a group ride, but get you a chance to feel how the new Razor is. So that'll be exciting. And then after that, I'm not really sure what we're getting into, but today will be a good day. It's really nice today. Not too much wind, so it'll be good for sure.
Test driving the new Pro R Razor with the 4-cylinder in it. Peter's over there in the 2-seat. We're in a 4-seat. It's the only thing available, but we wanted to test out the motor. We got Derek right passenger, and we're gonna see what this new car can do. That's sport. The bottom one's sport, top is rock, bottom is top is race, middle is rock, bottom is sport. But what I noticed is that you have to let off the gas for them to each change when you're in it. So it's on the fly, but if you're on the gas and you switch to a different mode, you have to let off the gas before it engages. It's kind of weird. And it definitely feels, it doesn't feel as soft as it. I feel like they're running a decent amount of air pressure in these tires.
Yeah.
Because it feels pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
But I started in race, and then when I went down to sport, it feels way slower.
Really?
It feels like a dog. Yeah. This is a 4-seater Pro R with the new 4-cylinder motor. And I wonder how much different. We'll have to get some feedback from Peter when we get back on how the 2-door feels. Notice is that when you click it into each one, I was in race, and then I went down to sport to test it out, and you go to give it some gas and you have to let off, like it didn't change anything, and I was like, oh, that's weird, nothing changed. And then I let off the gas and got back into it, and it, like, you could feel how much slower it was. So then when I bumped it back up into Baja or race, yeah, it didn't do anything. And then I was like trying to figure it out. They didn't tell us these things, and they told us about the shift modes. They didn't tell us that it's gonna have a delay. And then you let off the gas, just straight off of it, right back into it, and it's like pedal to the. It's like way more responsive. It's like where you would have been is like 20% more than sport. Pretty sure these Pro XPs only have 2-wheel drive and then 4 locked, right? Yeah. Where those ones have 4 open and 4 locked.
Locked rear, open front.
Dude, that's fun.
So then you could corner and you're not like getting fucking shit ripped out.
And it's cool. You definitely feel the difference in the cars compared to Ronnie's. So we drove that same exact thing that they took us on with Derek.
Yeah.
And we went mobbing through there, and definitely a lot better through the whoops.
Oh, it stayed flat.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And you could just see the tires. So you could kind of see them working.
And since it was obviously theirs, I was willing to get beat up a little bit, and there's a few of them I went through and didn't hit the red button.
Same. I wanted to see if I'd bottom out.
It still handled them pretty good, but definitely
The point is.
But yeah, when you need to stiffen up your suspension coming into some things, it definitely makes a huge difference.
Yeah, there was one because I was watching the driver in front of me. I saw he went like, whoa.
A little bit better experience would be if they took some air out of the tires. The air was a little high, so when you come around a corner, since it was a long travel car, you'd hit a few of those outside rocks that everybody got pushed up. Yeah, and it was just fucking
You'd
like
feel 'em for sure.
And you'd like, yeah, just like a regular side. I mean, it's still 100% a side by side. Sound way better though, and then like I said, in two-wheel drive or like in Baja, you give it a little bit of gas, you're losing the rear end. Comfort going slow, it's nothing.
I did the whole thing almost in comfort.
Damn.
Yeah, and it was good.
When we pulled out of the Polaris, like out of their booth, you could feel instantly in the comfort that.
Oh, the engagement too. The clutch
like,
engagement.
Yeah.
Now it's the Chase guy.
Oh.
The Chase had the Turbo R, and the lead guy had a Turbo R also.
Huh.
Yeah. So everyone else got the.
That guy came up to us and was like, "Don't ruin my car. This is my favorite one." Only a little bit of me wanted to be like, just bounce out, just go mop through the
I know.
desert.
That's what I told him before we left. I was like, "Should we just take a left and bounce?"
That would have been pretty funny.
I mean, you're tracked, but
I know. What do they got? They got like a kill switch on a phone or like on their remote.
Literally, we talked about that. I was like, it's gonna be like K1 Speed where they have the little remote.
Dude, what if you just like split into the desert, just like wow, I just gone, and then come back and be like, dude, that was a wild test ride.
Yeah, I just shot way out there. That'd be
pretty
cool.
funny.
Yeah, one thing I definitely noticed is the front end felt very light. Like wherever Ronnie's is. Ronnie's feels very like it feels heavy. That car doesn't, even though that car weighs 400 pounds more, it doesn't feel heavier. It feels lighter than that. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I did notice that when you get on it or something like that, you feel like the rear end is just a feather.
Yeah.
Where Ronnie's car, it feels like you have to break it to get it drift out of it.
Yeah, it's
or
very
like come
planted.
around a corner.
For sure.
Which is crazy because you think it'd be opposite since those are long traveled cars.
Yeah.
But I think the engagement of power is where it's at.
Yeah, it's just an immediate hit.
Yeah.
That's got a little lag, and then it lights the turbo, and you're, whatever. But
Yeah, gee, they sound good.
Yeah.
They sound real good.